Hello everyone and welcome to today's video where we are taking a look at some very interesting Bitcoin news. We will be also checking out the price charts to take a closer look at those recent huge moves in the price, and Bitcoin is passing some very important resistances, so we will check this out as well. So starting the video, we have another news from the MicroStrategy because they bought another $15 million worth of Bitcoin near the all-time highs. So they now hold about 91,000 Bitcoins with an average price of $24,000 a piece. This happened just on Friday, and now their total value of Bitcoin is about 5.1 billion US dollars, which is way more than double of what they initially paid for them. So it seems that Michael Saylor doesn't care about buying the dip, he buys Bitcoin no matter what. In other news, we have that blockchain gets first mentioned in China's 5-year policy plan, which is obviously historic and could have a huge potential for the whole blockchain thanks to China being one of the countries with the most citizens. But blockchain doesn't necessarily mean cryptocurrencies because they are banned in China at the moment, so they are more looking into the technology itself. They are stressing that technology will play an increasingly important large role in the country's top-down planning and yada yada yada, but the important thing is that China wants to be a global leader in those technologies using artificial intelligence, big data, cloud computing and the blockchain according to the document. So usually when China wants to be a global leader in some area, they more often than not succeed. So you should pay attention to this and watch out for the China and what is going to be happening there in the next few years. Coming back to Bitcoin, we have however the put call ratio hitting the 9 months high. So if we take the put call ratio in general, we usually see the tops of this ratio near the long time bottoms, and we see the lowest points near the all-time highs. So this ratio being up means that there are a lot of put options which have a bearish sentiment to it. However, this is not make or break indicator, it's more of a sentiment indicator in the market, which could be telling us that there are a lot of people betting on Bitcoin dropping in price. However, if there is a good momentum in Bitcoin, I see this more of a bullish indicator because, as I said, these tops in the ratio are near the long time bottoms in the market, so that would mean that there is still a lot of potential in the Bitcoin bull run. Then we jump to Crypto Potato to look at the news about the Bitcoin breaking the all-time highs of 58,500 US dollars, and it's now at the moment of making this video past this mark. So we can see that there has been a lot of buying in the past few weeks after the drop from the past all-time highs in February, which makes for a more healthy bull run. We will obviously look at the price charts in just a moment, but first I would like to mention that India may not be banning the crypto in the end. There is some uncertainty if it's gonna happen or not, so the country's reserve bank is not shutting out cryptocurrencies entirely. They will decide which unofficial cryptocurrencies will be used and regulated, but there will be definitely a window for experiments in the industry. So there is still a possibility for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to be legal in India, which would be huge because, as you may know, India is in a similar way to China one of the largest countries in the world by its population, and the whole country is getting more and more educated throughout the last decade, and also there is a lot of potential that India will become one of the most advanced countries in the Asia region, maybe even overtaking China because they are moving really quick at the moment. As you may know, there are also rumors about the new Tesla Giga India factory, so India is really stepping on the heels of China in this this regard, but we will have to wait and see how it will unfold. And final news about Bitcoin in this video is from the Daily Hodl, which is a great name by the way, and it's about that some Bitcoin whale drained all its wallet and moving the 500 billion in Bitcoin to another wallet. So the ledger tracker BTC Blockbot first identified this transfer of 8,684 Bitcoins worth of about 500 million US dollars on Thursday, and they found out that these funds were sent to two separate wallets, with one wallet receiving 4,000 Bitcoin and the other one the rest. I'm not sharing this with you as some of a fundamental huge news, but more like an idea about the blockchain, how amazing it is that we can all track these huge moves and have an idea about all the transactions at all times, no matter if it's some small wallet containing not even one Bitcoin or these huge whales containing several thousands of Bitcoins. So this transparency of blockchain is very cool. And speaking of cool, let's take a look at the Bitcoin price charts now. We can see that from the last video I mentioned the price of Bitcoin, which was in the Tesla video around the 9th of March. We were still in this area down here, but we recently made a huge move up in the Bitcoin price to the new all-time highs, which is exciting news, but in my opinion even more exciting because we broke out this significant resistance, which previously was challenged by this breakout, but it was a false breakout and we came down back to this very significant long-term support and we consolidated for a little bit, but now we break out of it again and currently staying above it. So you can see it was a bit of a wedge pattern here, which is very powerful, so this move should last in my opinion, maybe come back down here just for a little bit and then continue along this support to the new all-time highs. But where did this resistance come from? It's actually the middle of this very long multiple year channel, which covers all the lows and all the highs of the Bitcoin price. So this is the 2013 rally top, and this is the 2017 rally top, and this is where we are now in the channel. So we are just in the middle of the channel with plenty of room for some upside all the way to about 200,000 US dollars for Bitcoin. However, it will take some time until we get there for sure. However, all this latest development is looking very good and the price is gonna be increasing very rapidly as long as we stay on the left side of this significant support. Therefore, we can expect similar moves to these, so very steep bull run and then a bit of a consolidation, coming back to the support and riding again in more of a steeper uptrend and consolidation again and again, but we will have to wait and see. So unless we broke this support, it all looks really good for Bitcoin. And also the fact that we broke this resistance for the second time, so now it should act as a support and we could bounce off and go up again. Also a good fact is that we are still in a bullish territory in the MACD, so we have some good bullish momentum at the moment. So let's hope that this breakout will last and we stay above this support. And this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if so, please smash the like button to help me with the algorithm to reach more people, and consider subscribing if you want to see more of this type of content in the future. With this, I thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Cheers!